What, and leave all this?
Phil Hogan.
Schultz, haven't you ever learned to knock?
I'm sorry.
Today, we delve into the lives of two actors from Hogan's Heroes, exploring their contrasting journeys. One actor faced a challenging childhood filled with hardship and adversity. Despite these early struggles, he persevered and eventually found success in his career, rising from difficult beginnings to achieve recognition and respect in the entertainment industry. His story is one of resilience and determination, showcasing how he transformed his life and made a significant impact through his work. On the other hand, the second actor began his career on a high note, enjoying fame and success early on. However, as time went on, his life took a downward turn, leading to a tragic end that starkly contrasts with his promising start. This actor's decline serves as a poignant reminder of how quickly fortunes can change, highlighting the unpredictable nature of life in the spotlight. Both stories reflect the complexities of human experience, illustrating the highs and lows that can accompany a career in show business.
Anyone returning from the Russian front tells the same stories as Colonel Becker.
Of course.
Colonel Hogan serves as the primary character in Hogan's Heroes, leading a group of Allied prisoners during World War II. He is clever, resourceful, and always ready with a plan to outsmart the enemy. His main adversary is Colonel Klink, the bumbling commandant of Stalag 13. Klink often finds himself outwitted by Hogan, despite his attempts to maintain order and discipline. Another key character is Sergeant Schultz, who is known for his catchphrase, "I see nothing." Schultz is a good-hearted guard who often turns a blind eye to Hogan's schemes, providing comic relief with his naive nature. Sergeant Carter is another important figure, known for his tough demeanor and loyalty to Hogan. He often finds himself caught up in Hogan's plans, adding to the show's humor. Louis Lebeau, the Frenchman, is a skilled cook and a master of disguise, contributing his own unique talents to the group's efforts. Lastly, Corporal Peter Newark is a young and enthusiastic member of the team, eager to help in any way he can. Together, these characters create a dynamic and entertaining ensemble, making Hogan's Heroes a beloved series. The exterior scenes of Hogan's Heroes were filmed on the 40 acres back lot in Culver City, a location rich in television history. This area was not only the backdrop for Hogan's Heroes, but also for other beloved shows like The Andy Griffith Show and The Real McCoys. Additionally, it served as a filming site for the classic film Gone with the Wind. During the 1950s and 1960s, this backlot became a popular destination for sitcoms, showcasing its versatility and charm. The set design and landscape were crafted to create an authentic feel of a World War II German POW camp, which was central to the show's comedic premise. The backlot was bustling with activity, filled with crews, actors, and the sounds of laughter and production. Unfortunately, this iconic filming location no longer exists, but its legacy lives on through the shows that were produced there. The combination of humor and historical context in Hogan's Heroes, paired with the rich filming history of Culver City, made it a unique part of television culture. Now, let's explore Robert Clary, who played the character of Corporal Louis Lebeau in the television series Hogan's Heroes. Clary was born in France and had a remarkable journey that led him to Hollywood. His character, Lebeau, was a French chef known for his charm, cooking skills, and cleverness. He often used his talents to help the other prisoners escape from the German POW camp. Clary's portrayal of Lebeau brought a unique blend of humor and heart to the show, making him a beloved character among fans. In addition to Clary, we also have Bob Crane, who played the lead role of Colonel Robert Hogan. Hogan was the mastermind behind the escape plans and often outsmarted the camp's German commandant, Colonel Klink. The dynamic between Hogan and Lebeau added depth to the series, showcasing teamwork and friendship in a comedic setting. Clary's performance, alongside Crane's, contributed significantly to the show's success, making Hogan's Heroes a memorable part of television history.
Don't tell me you have no idea where they are. It is your duty to know.
Born in 1926 in Paris, France, Robert Clary was the youngest of 14 children in his family. His early life was marked by a passion for the arts, as he began singing professionally at the young age of 12 on a French radio show. This early exposure to performance helped shape his future career in entertainment. Alongside his singing, he also pursued studies at the Paris Drawing School, showcasing his artistic talents. However, his life took a tragic turn in 1942 when he was deported to a Nazi concentration camp due to his Jewish heritage. This harrowing experience left a lasting mark on him, both physically and emotionally. He still bears the tattoo on his left forearm that identifies him as a prisoner, with the number of 5714 etched into his skin. This number serves as a reminder of the suffering he endured during the Holocaust. Despite these challenges, Robert Cleary emerged as a resilient individual, eventually finding success in his acting career, most notably in the television series Hogan's Heroes. His journey from a young boy in Paris to a survivor and entertainer is a testament to his strength and talent.
Reveille, it isn't time yet.
2 hours earlier for punishment, remember?
What do we do now, Colonel?
Yeah, we'd better fall out. Frank's...
While Robert Cleary was interred at the Burke and Wald concentration camp, he found a way to cope with the harsh realities of his situation through music. Every Sunday, he sang for the audiences of SS soldiers. This act of singing was not just a way to pass the time. It became a vital part of his survival. Cleary has shared that the singing he did helped him maintain his spirits and stay in good health during his time in the camp. The ability to perform and connect with others, even in such dire circumstances, provided him with a sense of purpose and hope. His experiences in the camp were harrowing, yet his talent for singing allowed him to endure the challenges he faced. Cleary's story is a testament to the power of art and resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity. Music became a lifeline for him, helping him navigate the darkness of his surroundings. Through his voice, he found strength and a way to survive.
And here, listen to you cackle.
Miss Hogan, I don't very often get the chance.
In April of 1945, Robert Cleary was liberated from a concentration camp, marking a significant turning point in his life. During the war, 12 other members of his immediate family were sent to Auschwitz, a notorious death camp. Tragically, Cleary was the only member of his family to survive the horrors of the camps. After the war ended, he returned to Paris, where he faced the painful reality of his family's fate. He learned that 3 of his 13 siblings had not been taken to concentration camps, and had actually survived the Nazi occupation of France. This revelation brought a mix of relief and sorrow as he grappled with the loss of so many loved ones while also cherishing the survival of some. Cleary's experiences during this dark chapter of history shaped his life, and later influenced his career, including his role in the television series Hogan's Heroes, where he portrayed a character that brought humor to a serious subject. His story is a testament to resilience and the enduring spirit of those who faced unimaginable challenges. After his release from the war, Cleary quickly returned to the entertainment business, eager to share his talents with the world. He began singing songs that gained popularity both in France and the United States, showcasing his unique voice and charm. His comedic skills did not go unnoticed, and soon he caught the attention of Broadway. Cleary appeared in several musicals, where his performances were well received, allowing him to establish a solid reputation in the theater community. In 1965, his career took a significant turn when he was offered the role of Corporal Louis LeBeau on the television show Hogan's Heroes. This role allowed him to blend his comedic talents with his experiences, bringing a unique perspective to the character. Cleary's portrayal of LeBeau became beloved by audiences, and he became a key part of the show's success. His journey from a war survivor to a celebrated entertainer is a testament to his resilience and talent.
Him and his ruddy big mouth.
Go on. Tell me more.
Might as well, you blow.
After Hogan's Heroes went off the air, Robert Cleary maintained close friendships with his fellow cast members. This bond was a testament to the camaraderie they developed during the show's run. Cleary transitioned into a successful career in soap operas, appearing in popular series like Days of Our Lives and The Young and the Restless. His talent and charm allowed him to thrive in this new arena, showcasing his versatility as an actor. In addition to his acting career, Cleary became an important voice in Holocaust education. He traveled extensively across Canada and the United States, sharing his personal experiences and speaking about the Holocaust. His efforts aimed to raise awareness and ensure that the memories of those who suffered were not forgotten. Cleary is also a painter, expressing his creativity through art. He wrote a book titled From the Holocaust to Hogan's Heroes, which details his life journey and the impact of his past on his career. This multifaceted life reflects Cleary's resilience and dedication to both his craft and his mission of remembrance.
Come in.
Where's my sketch pad?
Must have left it in the car.
Well, I can't work without my sketch pad.
You fellas go on.
At the time of this recording, Robert Clary is still alive, and he is one of the few members of the cast of Hogan's Heroes who remains with us. Clary, known for his role as Corporal Louis LeBeau, has had a long and varied career in entertainment. He has shared stories about his experiences during and after the show, reflecting on the impact it had on his life. His resilience and spirit have inspired many fans over the years. Next, we look at Bob Crane, who was born in Connecticut. From a young age, he showed a remarkable talent for playing the drums. His musical abilities were evident early on, and he pursued this passion throughout his youth. After graduating from Stanford High School in 1946, he took a significant step in his life by enlisting in the Connecticut National Guard. This decision marked the beginning of a journey that would lead him to become a well-known actor and comedian. Crane's charisma and talent eventually landed him the iconic role of Colonel Hogan in Hogan's Heroes, where he became a beloved figure in television history.
Ashes.
Marvelous. Clear thinking. Well, I'm sure you'll come up with some way to get rid of it.
In the 1950s, Bob Crane began his career as a disc jockey at WLEA in New York. He quickly became a very popular figure in the radio scene, captivating audiences with his engaging personality and unique style. His ability to connect with listeners made him a standout in the industry. During this time, he married his high school sweetheart, and together they had 3 children, which added a personal touch to his public persona. Crane's work as a disc jockey was not just about playing music. He was known for his innovative programming and entertaining segments. Some of his techniques and formats from that era are still used in radio today, showcasing his lasting impact on the medium. His early career laid the groundwork for his later success in television, particularly with the iconic role he would take on in Hogan's Heroes. The skills he honed as a disc jockey helped him transition smoothly into acting, where his charm and comedic timing would shine.
I also have nervousness.
You nervous?
Don't be silly.
After his early work on television, Bob Crane found himself in the spotlight with The Donna Reed Show, where he showcased his comedic talents. His charm and wit led to speculation that he could have been a potential star for The Tonight Show, possibly taking the place of Johnny Carson. However, it was his role as Colonel Hogan in Hogan's Heroes that truly made him a household name. The show, set in a German POW camp during World War II, became a significant hit, allowing Crane to reach a wide audience and solidify his place in television history. Once Hogan's Heroes concluded, Crane faced a challenging period in his career. The fame he enjoyed began to fade, and he struggled to find substantial roles in television or film. To stay active and engaged in the performing arts, he turned to dinner theater, traveling extensively to perform in various productions. This circuit kept him busy, but it was a far cry from the stardom he had experienced during the height of his career. Despite the ups and downs, Crane continued to pursue his passion for acting, adapting to the changing landscape of entertainment.
Fine, Schultz, if there's nothing else.
Oh, there is. That Fräulein, you know, that friend of the doctor, that woman.
In June of 1978, Bob Crane was living in the Winfield Place apartments in Scottsdale, Arizona. At that time, he was performing in a dinner theater production called Beginner's Luck. On the afternoon of June 29th, Crane's co-worker, Victoria Hambury, became concerned when he failed to show up for a scheduled lunch meeting. Worried about his absence, she decided to check on him. Upon entering his apartment, she made a shocking discovery. Bob Crane was found dead, having been bludgeoned to death with an unidentified weapon. The brutal nature of the crime sent shockwaves through the community and the entertainment industry. Crane, best known for his role as Colonel Hogan in the popular television series Hogan's Heroes, had a vibrant career that was tragically cut short. The investigation into his murder revealed a complex web of relationships and potential suspects. But the case remained unsolved for many years, leaving friends and family searching for answers. The circumstances surrounding his death continued to intrigue and haunt those who remember the beloved actor.
He allowed the 3 lady prisoners to escape.
I can't believe it.
And I heard that he...
At Bob Crane's funeral, many of his fellow co-stars from Hogan's Heroes served as pallbearers, highlighting the strong bonds formed during the show's run. Crane, known for his role as Colonel Hogan, was buried at Westwood Village Memorial Park in Los Angeles. His life, however, ended tragically and under mysterious circumstances, which cast a shadow over his legacy. In contrast, Robert Clary, who played Corporal LeBeau, experienced a much more positive journey. Clary's life story is filled with resilience and hope, especially considering his survival of the Holocaust. After the war, he found success in acting and embraced a fulfilling life, often sharing his experiences to inspire others. While Crane's life was marked by controversy and a tragic end, Clary's narrative reflects triumph over adversity. The stark differences in their lives serve as a poignant reminder of how two individuals can share a stage yet walk such different paths.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous! But in my lighter moments when the burdens of war were not so heavy.
Go on, Hogan.
Hogan's Heroes, the 1965 television series, remains a fascinating blend of comedy and wartime narrative that has captivated audiences for decades. Set in a German POW camp during World War II, the show presents a unique premise where American officers, led by the clever Colonel Hogan, engage in sabotage and espionage against their captors. This juxtaposition of humor against a serious backdrop has sparked a variety of opinions among viewers, reflecting both admiration and criticism. One of the most notable aspects of Hogan's Heroes is its ability to balance wacky, zany comedy with moments of genuine tension and suspense. Many fans appreciate the show's lighthearted approach to a heavy subject, finding joy in the absurdity of the characters' antics. The comedic elements, often characterized by slapstick humor and clever wordplay, create an entertaining atmosphere that allows viewers to escape the grim realities of war. The series is filled with memorable moments, such as the iconic image of Bob Crane pacing in perfect step with a chimp, which has become emblematic of the show's quirky charm. However, not all viewers are enamored with the show's comedic style. Some critics argue that the humor can feel unrealistic and overly silly, detracting from the gravity of the historical context. While many episodes are driven by engaging plots, there are instances where the comedic elements overshadow the narrative, leading to a perception that the series trivializes the experiences of those who lived through the war. This tension between comedy and historical representation is a point of contention, with some viewers feeling that the show could have explored more serious themes without sacrificing its entertaining nature. Despite these criticisms, the cast of Hogan's Heroes is widely praised for their performances and chemistry. The ensemble, featuring talented actors who brought their characters to life with charisma and humor, is often cited as a key strength of the series. Their interactions create a dynamic that is both engaging and enjoyable, allowing the audience to invest in the characters' escapades. Episodes often feature intricate plots filled with twists and turns, showcasing the writer's ability to craft compelling stories that keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Among the standout episodes, North Star is frequently mentioned as a more sobering installment that effectively balances the show's comedic elements with a deeper narrative. This episode, along with others that incorporate suspense and tension, demonstrates that Hogan's Heroes is capable of delivering more than just laughs. It highlights the potential for storytelling that resonates on multiple levels, appealing to those who appreciate both humor and drama. In conclusion, Hogan's Heroes is a series that elicits a wide range of responses, from those who revel in its comedic escapades to those who critique its approach to serious subject matter. The show's ability to blend humor with moments of tension, coupled with a talented cast, creates a unique viewing experience that continues to resonate with audiences. Whether one views it as a lighthearted romp through history or a missed opportunity for deeper exploration, the series undeniably holds a significant place in television history.
He's going to get in touch with us. It's someone who's in camp right now, or is coming here.
As the laughter fades and the credits roll on Hogan's Heroes, a new chapter awaits. What happened to the talented cast who brought these unforgettable characters to life? Behind the scenes, their lives took unexpected turns, filled with triumphs and challenges. Bob Crane, known for his charming portrayal of Colonel Hogan, faced a tragic fate that shocked fans. Meanwhile, the beloved Werner Klemperer, who played Colonel Klink, found success beyond the show, but not without its own struggles. Each actor's journey after the series ended reveals a tapestry of resilience, reinvention, and sometimes heartache. From stage to screen, their stories are as captivating as the antics in Stalag 13. Join us as we delve deeper into the lives of these iconic performers, uncovering the secrets and surprises that shaped their post-Hogan careers. You won't want to miss this revealing look at what happened after the laughter stopped.
Come in.
Robert Clary portrayed the clever and resourceful Corporal Louis Lebeau in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes. His character, a French chef in a German POW camp, was known for his quick wit and ability to outsmart the enemy. Clary's performance brought a unique charm to the role, often using humor to navigate the dark backdrop of war. However, Clary's life was marked by a profound personal tragedy. He was a Holocaust survivor, having lost many family members in Nazi concentration camps. This harrowing experience shaped his worldview and influenced his later work as an advocate for Holocaust education. After Hogan's Heroes ended in 1971, Clary continued to act, appearing in various television shows and films, but he struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success. He faced financial difficulties and personal challenges, including the loss of loved ones. Despite these hardships, Clary remained resilient, often speaking publicly about his experiences during the Holocaust. In his later years, he lived a quieter life, focusing on art and writing. As of the latest information, Robert Clary passed away on November 16, 2022, at the age of 96, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and creativity.
Entrance, and let's just hope the barracks doesn't go down with it.
Right, Colonel.
After you set off the explosives, get the 10 men out the other end. Hochstetter will pull the Gestapo in the camp the way.
Kathleen Freeman portrayed Gertrude Linkmeyer in the 1965 TV series Hogan's Heroes. Her character was a stern yet comical figure, often caught in the antics of the show's main characters. Freeman's performance brought a unique blend of authority and humor, making Gertrude memorable in a series filled with eccentric personalities. Freeman's career spanned several decades, with notable roles in film and television. She appeared in classics like The Blues Brothers and had guest spots on various shows. However, her life was not without challenges. Freeman faced personal hardships, including a battle with depression that affected her work and relationships. She also dealt with the pressures of being a woman in a male-dominated industry, often fighting for roles that showcased her talent rather than conforming to stereotypes. In her later years, Freeman continued to act, but also focused on teaching and mentoring young actors. She remained a private person, rarely discussing her struggles publicly. The last known information about her indicates she passed away in 2001, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and talent. Nita Talbot portrayed Maria in the 1965 TV series Hogan's Heroes, a character that added depth and intrigue to the show. Maria was a Russian spy who often found herself entangled in the comedic yet tense situations of the series. Talbot's performance was marked by a blend of charm and cunning, making her a memorable presence in the ensemble cast. After Hogan's Heroes, Talbot's career continued with various guest roles in popular shows like The Twilight Zone and The Love Boat. However, her life was not without challenges. In the late 1970s, she faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. Talbot also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, which sometimes led to feelings of isolation and anxiety. In the 1990s, she stepped back from the spotlight, choosing to focus on her personal life and interests outside of acting. As of the latest updates, Nita Talbot remains a private figure, with little public information available about her current activities. Her legacy in television endures, marked by her unique contributions to the industry.
10 o'clock. I fire a couple of bursts into camp, and then I set off my firecrackers.
Right.
Boy, I got some beauties here, Colonel. They're going to sound...
William Christopher portrayed the character Father Mulcahy in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes. His role as the compassionate and often naive chaplain provided a unique contrast to the comedic backdrop of a World War II POW camp. Christopher's performance was marked by a blend of humor and sincerity, making Father Mulcahy a beloved character among viewers. After Hogan's Heroes ended in 1971, Christopher faced challenges in finding roles that matched the depth of his earlier work. He appeared in various television shows and films, but none achieved the same level of recognition. In his personal life, Christopher battled with the pressures of fame and the struggle to maintain his identity beyond the character he played. He faced hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. Despite these challenges, he found solace in his faith and family. Christopher later remarried and became a devoted father. In his later years, he continued to act, making guest appearances on shows like ER and participating in theater productions. His last known public appearance was in 2016, where he spoke about his experiences and the impact of his role on his life.
Sure. What are you reporting to Berlin? That you're suspicious?
No. That I have found a certified...
John Crawford portrayed the first Gestapo man in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes. His character was a menacing figure, embodying the oppressive nature of the Nazi regime. Crawford's performance added a layer of tension to the comedic backdrop of the show, showcasing his ability to balance menace with the absurdity of the setting. After Hogan's Heroes ended, Crawford faced significant challenges in his personal life. He struggled with alcoholism, which affected both his career and relationships. His battle with addiction led to several public incidents that tarnished his reputation. In the late 1970s, he was involved in a scandal that involved a bar fight, drawing media attention and further complicating his life. Despite these hardships, Crawford continued to work in television and film, but his roles became less frequent. The last known information about him indicates that he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight until his passing in 2000. His legacy remains a complex mix of talent and personal struggle. Alan Oppenheimer portrayed Colonel Sitzer in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes, a character marked by a blend of authority and vulnerability. Sitzer's role often placed him in direct conflict with the show's protagonists, showcasing Oppenheimer's ability to balance comedic elements with the serious undertones of military life during World War II. This role was a significant part of Oppenheimer's career, allowing him to demonstrate his range as an actor. After Hogan's Heroes, Oppenheimer continued to work in television and film, lending his voice to various animated characters, including notable roles in shows like The Transformers and The Smurfs. However, his life was not without challenges. Oppenheimer faced personal hardships, including the loss of loved ones and struggles with the pressures of fame. He was involved in a few controversies, including disputes over credit for his work in voice acting, which cast a shadow over his career. In recent years, Oppenheimer has largely stepped back from the public eye, with little information available about his current activities. His legacy remains tied to his diverse body of work and the complexities of his personal journey.
Don't tell me.
Gentle rain from heaven.
A gentle rain from heaven. To be.
Werner Klemperer portrayed Colonel Wilhelm Klink in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes, a role that became iconic for its blend of humor and absurdity. Klink, a bumbling yet charming commandant, was often outsmarted by the clever prisoners of war. Klemperer, a Jewish refugee from Nazi Germany, infused the character with a unique depth, reflecting his own complex history. After Hogan's Heroes ended in 1971, Klemperer faced challenges in transitioning to other roles, often being typecast due to his famous character. He found success in theater and made guest appearances on various television shows, but the shadow of Klink lingered. In his personal life, Klemperer dealt with the trauma of his past, having fled the Nazis as a child. He faced a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, and later, he struggled with health issues, including a battle with cancer. Despite these hardships, Klemperer remained active in the arts until his death in 2000. His legacy is marked by his ability to turn personal pain into a career that brought laughter to many. Last known information indicates that Klemperer passed away in 2000, leaving behind a complex legacy intertwined with his experiences as a Holocaust survivor and a beloved actor.
One of your prisoners is hiding. Is the day you send a birthday gift to Goering.
Ask Herman who sent him the girdle last year.
Parley Baer portrayed Colonel Burmeister in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes, a character marked by a blend of authority and ineptitude. His role often placed him in humorous situations, yet there was an underlying tension as he represented the German military's absurdity during World War II. Baer's performance was notable for its ability to balance comedy with the darker themes of war, reflecting the complexities of the era. After Hogan's Heroes ended, Baer continued to work in television and film, appearing in various series such as The Andy Griffith Show and The Twilight Zone. However, his personal life was not without challenges. He faced financial difficulties in the 1970s, which led to a period of instability. Baer also dealt with the pressures of typecasting, struggling to find roles that showcased his range as an actor. In his later years, Baer became involved in voice acting, lending his talents to animated series and commercials. He remained active in the industry until his passing in 2002. His legacy is marked by a career that, while often comedic, was shadowed by the realities of life and the struggles of an actor seeking to redefine himself. Last known information indicates that Baer's contributions to television continue to be appreciated, though his personal hardships remain a poignant reminder of the complexities behind the scenes.
Like me. Exactly. Now, let us get those brakes fixed, sir, so you can drive into town tomorrow night.
John Banner's portrayal of Sergeant Schultz in the 1965 TV series Hogan's Heroes became iconic, marked by his catchphrase, "I know nothing." This character, a bumbling yet endearing German officer, provided comic relief amid the show's serious backdrop of World War II. Banner's performance was layered, revealing a man caught between duty and morality, reflecting his own complex history as a Jewish refugee who fled Nazi Germany. After Hogan's Heroes ended in 1971, Banner faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as Schultz, which limited his opportunities in Hollywood. His life was marked by hardship. He battled health issues, including obesity, which affected his mobility and career prospects. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in television and film, appearing in various guest roles. Banner's life was also shadowed by the trauma of his past. He lost many family members in the Holocaust, a fact that haunted him throughout his life. He often spoke about the importance of remembering history and the lessons learned from it. In his later years, he became more reclusive, focusing on his health and personal life. John Banner passed away in 1973 from complications related to pneumonia, leaving behind a legacy that intertwined humor with the darker realities of his experiences. His story remains a poignant reminder of resilience in the face of adversity. Last known information indicates that his contributions to television continue to be celebrated, with fans remembering him not just for his role, but for the depth he brought to it.
And then I'm crude. What about LeBeau? Now there's a crude idea.
Leon Askin portrayed General Burkhalter in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes, a character marked by a blend of authority and comedic ineptitude. Askin's performance brought depth to Burkhalter, a high-ranking officer often outsmarted by the show's protagonists. His imposing presence and thick accent added a layer of authenticity, making him a memorable figure in the series. After Hogan's Heroes ended in 1971, Askin faced challenges in transitioning to other roles. He appeared in various television shows and films, but none matched the fame he achieved as Burkhalter. Askin's life was not without hardship. He was born in Vienna in 1907, and fled the Nazis, which shaped his worldview and career. He faced personal struggles, including the loss of family members during the Holocaust. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in theater and film, often reflecting on his past experiences. In his later years, Askin became involved in various charitable causes, particularly those related to Holocaust education. He passed away in 2005, leaving behind a legacy that intertwined humor with the darker aspects of history. His last known information reflects a life dedicated to remembrance and advocacy.
Dialogue. Very nice, barbed wire.
Henry Corden portrayed Antonovich in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes, a character marked by a blend of cunning and humor. Corden's performance brought a unique depth to Antonovich, showcasing a man caught between loyalty to his comrades and the absurdity of his situation. His ability to balance comedy with the darker undertones of war made his role memorable, even in a lighthearted series. After Hogan's Heroes, Corden's career continued in voice acting, most notably as the voice of Fred Flintstone in various adaptations. However, his life was not without challenges. Corden faced personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where typecasting often limited opportunities for actors of his background. In his later years, Corden became a recluse, shying away from the public eye. He passed away in 2005, leaving behind a legacy that is both celebrated and shrouded in mystery. His final years remain largely undocumented, adding an enigmatic layer to his life story.
I hear that he's called the Clink of Capizio.
Bob Crane's portrayal of Colonel Hogan in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes became iconic, showcasing his charm and wit as a leader of Allied prisoners in a German POW camp during World War II. Crane's performance was marked by a blend of humor and intelligence, making Hogan a beloved character. However, Crane's life off-screen was shrouded in darkness and mystery. After the show ended in 1971, Crane struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success. His personal life was tumultuous, marked by 3 marriages and a series of affairs that strained his relationships. Crane's life took a tragic turn in 1978 when he was found murdered in his apartment in Scottsdale, Arizona. The case remains unsolved, with speculation surrounding his death, including connections to his interest in pornography and a possible link to a friend. John Henry Carpenter, who was later tried but acquitted. Crane's legacy is complicated by these events, leaving behind a haunting question of what truly happened in his final days. The last known information about him remains tied to the mystery of his murder, a chilling reminder of the darker side of fame.
And a bit of schnapps before a visit to the dentist? It's inhuman. Look, one drink. One drink. Now, come on.
Arlene Martell portrayed the character Tiger in the 1965 TV series Hogan's Heroes. Her role was that of a mysterious and alluring figure, adding a layer of intrigue to the show. Martell's performance was marked by a captivating presence, which left a lasting impression on viewers. After Hogan's Heroes, her career continued with various guest roles in popular series like Star Trek, where she played T'Pring, and The Twilight Zone. However, Martell's life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director John McGeever, which ended in divorce. Martell also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where she struggled with typecasting and the industry's expectations of women. In her later years, she became involved in community theater and worked to support aspiring actors. The last known information about Arlene Martell indicates that she passed away in 2014, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a complex personal story that reflects the darker side of fame.
Put them on report.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant.
Larry Hovis portrayed the character of Carter in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes. Carter was a resourceful and clever American soldier, known for his comedic timing and ability to concoct elaborate plans. Hovis brought a unique charm to the role, making Carter a fan favorite. After Hogan's Heroes ended in 1971, Hovis faced challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success, leading to a decline in his visibility in Hollywood. Beyond his professional life, Hovis experienced personal hardships. He faced the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He later remarried, but the shadows of his past lingered. Hovis also battled health issues, including a serious heart condition that required surgery. Despite these challenges, he remained dedicated to his craft, working in theater and teaching acting. The last known information about Hovis indicates he passed away in 2023, leaving behind a legacy marked by both laughter and sorrow. His life reflects the complexities of fame and the personal struggles that often accompany it.
Attention, Colonel Johann.
Gavin MacLeod portrayed General Metzger in the 1965 TV series Hogan's Heroes, a character marked by a blend of arrogance and ineptitude. His role as the bumbling German officer provided a comedic foil to the show's protagonists, yet it also hinted at the darker realities of war. MacLeod's performance was memorable, but it was just one chapter in a complex life. After Hogan's Heroes ended, MacLeod faced personal challenges. He struggled with alcoholism, which took a toll on his relationships and career. Despite these hardships, he found redemption through faith and support from friends. He later became a successful television actor, known for his role as Captain Steubing on the Love Boat, which brought him renewed fame. In his later years, MacLeod remained active in the entertainment industry, but he also faced the loss of loved ones, including his first wife, who passed away after a long battle with illness. He continued to speak openly about his struggles, using his experiences to inspire others. The last known information indicates that he passed away in May 2021, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and humor.
Next time we'll steal a tank.
Vandermeer.
Richard Dawson portrayed Newkirk in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes, bringing a unique charm and wit to the character. Newkirk, a British PW, was known for his cleverness and resourcefulness, often using his skills to aid in the group's escape plans. Dawson's performance was marked by a blend of humor and depth, making Newkirk a memorable figure in the ensemble cast. After Hogan's Heroes ended in 1971, Dawson's career took a different turn. He became a prominent game show host, most notably on Family Feud, where his charismatic style won over audiences. However, his personal life was not without turmoil. Dawson faced a tumultuous marriage to actress Diana Dors, which ended in divorce. He also struggled with the pressures of fame, leading to bouts of depression. In later years, Dawson's health declined, and he battled esophageal cancer, which he publicly discussed. He passed away in 2012, leaving behind a legacy of both laughter and complexity. His life was a tapestry of triumphs and challenges, reflecting the darker sides of fame. Last known information indicates that he is remembered fondly by fans, but the shadows of his personal struggles linger.
Keep that in mind.
Harold Gould portrayed General von Schlamm in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes, bringing a unique blend of humor and menace to the character. His portrayal was marked by a subtle darkness, as he navigated the absurdity of war with a sense of authority that often bordered on the tragic. Gould's ability to balance comedy with the underlying tension of a World War II setting made his character memorable, even as the show itself often leaned into farce. After Hogan's Heroes, Gould's career continued to flourish. He appeared in various television shows and films, including roles in The Golden Girls and Rhoda. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. Gould also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where typecasting could limit an actor's opportunities. Despite these struggles, he remained a respected figure in the industry. In his later years, Gould became involved in theater, teaching acting, and sharing his experiences with younger generations. He passed away in 2010, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a complex personal history. His life was a testament to resilience in the face of both professional and personal trials.
I go too to see there is no funny business going on.
Am I the first, sir?
John Hoyt portrayed General Brunner in the 1965 television series Hogan's Heroes, bringing a unique blend of authority and subtle humor to the role. His character often found himself outsmarted by the clever antics of the prisoners, showcasing Hoyt's ability to balance seriousness with comedic timing. This role was a significant part of his career, but it was not without its challenges. Hoyt faced typecasting after the show, struggling to break free from the image of a stern military figure. Beyond his acting career, Hoyt's life was marked by personal hardships. He experienced a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which took a toll on his mental health. He battled depression and faced financial difficulties in the years following Hogan's Heroes. Despite these struggles, he continued to work in theater and television, but the roles became less frequent. In his later years, Hoyt remained largely out of the public eye. He passed away in 1991, leaving behind a legacy of diverse performances. His final years were spent in relative obscurity, reflecting a life that was both celebrated and shadowed by personal challenges.
Colonel Hogan said we're going downtown.
I do not take any orders from Colonel Hogan.
Open the door, Schultz.
I won't, Colonel.
As we wrap up our look at Hogan's Heroes, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for this beloved series that aired in 1965. The show brought laughter and lightness during a time when the world was facing many challenges. The cast, including Bob Crane, who played Colonel Hogan, and the talented ensemble around him, faced their own ups and downs in life. Crane's tragic end and the struggles of other cast members remind us that behind the laughter, there were real stories of resilience and change. Did you watch Hogan's Heroes as a child? What memories do you have connected to the show? Perhaps it was a family favorite, or maybe it sparked your interest in history or comedy. We would love to hear your stories and experiences. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's celebrate the impact this iconic series had on our lives. Your memories could inspire others who shared the same joy in watching Hogan's Heroes.
I said, are you deaf?